Welcome back to the shop, everybody. So in this build, I thought I'd do something a little different. I'm going to tell you the backstory of what this build signifies. Now, this is a story of a forbidden relationship. Back many, many years ago, my sister and her now husband started a relationship when they were in high school. That relationship was forbidden by both sets of parents. Both couples went their separate ways, married, had children separately. Both of their marriages didn't last. They didn't go the distance. And my sister happened to marry another gentleman. Everything was going well, and unfortunately, he was stricken with an illness that, unfortunately, he passed away. So after he passed, and some time passed, fate stepped in, and a phone call was made. And then those two people that were not allowed to be together many, many years ago by some parents that didn't approve, the parents were now out of the picture. And a year later, these two are back together again, celebrating their 1-year wedding anniversary. So congratulations to my sister and her husband, Dan, on their 1-year wedding anniversary. And this build was asked for by my sister to, as a gift for Dan. And in the center of it, you'll see that it has the wedding vows that my sister made to her long-standing love for my now brother-in-law. Pretty incredible story. You're talking about 50 years worth of story there. Now let's get back to the build.
Well, how about that? So that's the first step. The next thing we're going to do is take this in the house, and we're going to burn in this area here something with the laser. Now, I need to know where center is before I remove these two sides. I'm going to use the old calipers to tell me where that is. And if you see that little bitty heart right there, I'm going to go off the center line of that heart with the calipers once I have this correct. And then we will slide these down and make sure we hold them square. And we know that that is the center now. Now we'll take it over to the table saw and we'll remove this and this, take it into the laser. We're going to leave these on so that I can square up the gantry of the laser with the board, and that will tell me that I'm not shifted. And my favorite thing, cattywampus. New PWNCNC clamp hold downs. I'll leave a link to PWNCNC in the description below. That way you can check out PWNCNC for their products. They've got some awesome stuff. Our dust boot that we use with the magnetic snap on and off front. These guys, check them out. Let's cut this off. Now, if you were paying attention, you saw that there was a little bit of tear out on the edge of that thing. And that's not a problem, because I'm going to go along and I'm going to take the bandsaw when we're done here, and I'm going to follow this contour. I'm going to sand it in so that you don't even see it. Obviously, this is paper thin, not really paper, it's a 1 millimeter actually. And I have this piece ready to go that's going to get glued to the back of this to give it some more support. But first things first, let's take this in on the laser and see if I can mess up this card. So we've got the piece inside the laser here. I've brought the gantry forward. I've used this flat stick, squeezing it against the gantry to ensure that the piece is square to the gantry. I've adjusted the focus for this spot in here. So when we slide this over, this is a little higher than here. So in order to miss, I have to bring it down like so, bring it over. I've already located center based on the carve. So if we fire the laser, we get our little blue dot. I know you can't see that from that camera angle, but we'll line up the blue dot with the crosshair. We are using current position. I have the graphic highlighted in the program here, and we're going to do a frame just to ensure that it will fit inside those horns. Click frame, and as you can see, it's going to go around and show me that it does indeed fit where I want it to fit and goes back to the original position. So now what I'll do is I'll push this forward just a little bit to get it out of my way. Very, very carefully take the eraser and remove that crosshair, because after the graphic is in, I don't want to have to fight with it. Air is the best way to get rid of that nonsense. Now, I just made a mistake by erasing that. I don't know where center is again. I should have just left a single dot. So we'll go back through the steps and I'll put the dot back on there and I'll move it back to there, get it back in the position it needs to be in, and then I'll run it. We all make mistakes. It's recovering that's important. Just like it never happened. Not too shabby. We're going to take it back out now to the shop that is the shop. Cut these off. Follow that contour with the sander so that it's invisible. We'll put the backer board on it. We'll slap some, I don't know, polyurethane or something on there and hope that my sister doesn't get too upset with me and punch me in the face. This side's pretty weak, so I think the best thing to do is this. Do the same thing over here. Then we'll take the sander, the little belt sander, and we'll get in there and we'll clean it all up. Then when we put this backer board on here, it'll give it a little more rigidity. I'm going to just glue that right to there. Obviously, the backer board will be smaller than the furthest points. But yeah, I think it'll work. Didn't come out too bad. Now we're going to rub the words with a little bit of Scotch-Brite pad here to clean up any overburn or overstain. It just brightens the words up a little bit. Doesn't hurt to go over the whole thing for that matter. Now we will attach it to the backer board, and I'll use a little CA glue because I don't have patience for it. I'll cut the backer board just slightly smaller all the way around. CA glue in a few spots, regular glue all over, and there it is.
So this video proves that love will stand the test of time, no matter the obstacles. If it's true, it'll last. And having said that, I'd like to wish my sister Alice, her husband Dan, a congratulations once more, and wish them many, many happy years together. And for y'all watching, if you think I deserve it, give me a like, share, and please subscribe. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one, and thank you for watching.